Last year, WION's correspondents reported extensively on the Rohingya crisis. We brought you ground reports from Myanmar and Bangladesh. WION travelled to the epicenter of the crisis and was the first to bring you the story of Hindu mass graves. How the Hindu community in Myanmar's Rakhine state came under attack when ethnic violence broke out. Today, Amnesty International has corroborated the very same reports, verifying the facts that we first brought you. Amnesty today said that nearly 100 Hindu villagers were massacred in late August in 2017. The report uncovers new evidence after mass graves were found last year, and based on interviews and photographic evidence, this report pins the blame on the terrorists of the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, better known as ARSA, for the mass murder of Hindus. Amnesty tracked down the survivors and reconstructed the series of events, and this is what happened according to them. On the 25th of August 2017 at 8 a.m., armed men dressed in black appeared in one of the villages of Rakhine. They rounded up Hindu men, women and children. They were blindfolded and held. The terrorists told the Hindu community that they cannot stay in this region. Then they were made to march to the outskirts of the village. Rohingya villagers, we are told, were also involved. They reportedly helped out the terrorists. Starting with the men, all 100 of them, all 100 Hindus were executed. 8 women and their children were forced to convert to Islam. And these are just more gruesome details of a tragedy we've been reporting on. The Rohingya violence has led to one of the worst humanitarian crises in the region. Thousands have been killed, lakhs displaced. At the height of the turmoil last year, WION's correspondents travelled to Rakhine in Myanmar and Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh, the two places which were at the heart of this crisis.
These Rohingya refugees have left everything behind. The violence in Rakhine has pushed more than 600,000 refugees into Bangladesh, but they still have nowhere to go. The Bangladesh government will not accept them. Myanmar has refused to recognize them. The mass exodus of Rohingyas has turned the coastal city of Cox's Bazar into a massive relief camp. WION travelled to Cox's Bazar in September.
At the Balukhali camp in Cox's Bazar, the hills have been filled up by Rohingya members with makeshift camps made of plastic sheds and thatched huts. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has urged the international community to put pressure on the Myanmar authorities to take these people back, as opposed to asking Bangladesh to open its borders, its own economic burdens.
It wasn't just the Rohingya Muslims. The Hindu community also was attacked in Rakhine. Some of them managed to escape to Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh, in the similar places across Okhia and Cox's Bazar. One of such persons is Chittaranjan Pal, who we're going to speak to.
An insurgent group has waged a movement against the government in Myanmar. We moved to Bangladesh in the face of their atrocities. This group had confined us for 8 days in our village and did not let us go outside for groceries or even to get water. After some days, we got to know that they had killed many Burmese Hindus in Fakira Bazar, which is 2 kilometers away from our village.
Back in Rakhine, authorities discovered mass graves as inconsolable family members watched in horror.
उसकी बाप, उसकी पिता, माता, उसकी भाई, उसकी बेटे मार गई है। ये बंगाली मार दिया है।
Some members of the Hindu community managed to find shelter in relief camps set up by the Myanmar government. But when WION visited one of the camps, we found survivors living in dire conditions. One family narrated the horrific tale of their survival.
इससे आवाज ही नहीं निकलता है, क्योंकि इसके परिवार सब खो गया, सब मर दिया, इसलिए ये ठीक से बोल नहीं पा रहा है। घर में कौन-कौन थे इनके साथ? इनके साथ माँ बाप है, भाई बहन है, भाभी है, पूरा परिवार कुल मिलाकर 23।
While the global community is pointing fingers at Myanmar's military for the crisis, they continue to deny any wrongdoing. According to estimates, Doctors Without Borders, more than 6,000 Rohingyas have been killed during the violence in Myanmar. With Manish Shukla and Saad Hamadi, Bureau Report, WION.